11 a.m. and that can only mean one thing. It is time for dropshipping product research. My name is Chris, otherwise known as the Conversion Crusader, and today's product research day. So if you're in a dropshipping and you're looking for new products to sell, this is the stream you want to be watching. We're going to go over using PiPi ads any new products that I can find that might be beneficial for you to test, and we're going to list them in my product database. Now, if you're new to dropshipping, fantastic, you're in the right place. My name is Chris, and I'm a coach over at the Freedom Club. The Freedom Club is a community of like-minded, freedom-loving, dropshipping-loving coaches and people, and we have literally taught this to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. If you're looking to learn dropshipping, there's a link in the description that will take you straight to this community. It's free to start, and if you like it, then you can choose to buy if you want. Otherwise, just continue watching my content for free. Now, if you're already dropshipping and you're getting a few orders a day and you're looking for professional fulfillment, again, this is the place to be. There's a link in the description of this video, w.app/Conversion Crusader. Click that link, and you're going to be in a WhatsApp chat with me where you can tell me what product you need, and I will hook you up with my Chinese suppliers who have literally made me tens of millions of dollars. And no, I'm not exaggerating. Let me show you right here. What's my store? Homecraftology.com. This is my bread and butter store. This is where I make most of my money. I say most because I have a bunch of stores, but this is my favorite. This is my favorite. This is my baby. You can see here we've made, that's 2019. Let's take a look from the last. We're going to go from the last 5 years, from 2020 till 2025. We've done $6.4 million in the last 5 years, and that equates to around about 10 million Australian. I've actually got this award right here. This is from Shopify. This is what you get when you've reached 100,000 orders. We're at 150,000 at the moment. So you can imagine when you build a store with this much recognition and been around for this long, the kind of people who keep coming back and ordering from you, you end up with a business that just grows and just works on and on and on and on and on. Becomes that passive income that everybody's looking for. Anyway, let's get started. So what I need to do is invite all of my students into this call, and we're going to do that now. And then we'll get started. And now we're live. Welcome, Freedom Clubbers. My name is Chris, head of education here at the Freedom Club, and today you get to take a backseat journey through product research with me. How does that sound? I'm going to give you guys my product database, and I'm going to give you guys access. Well, not give you guys access, but show you through access. Show you through how I use this software called PiPi Ads, which is my new favorite research software, to find dropshipping products, to find opportunities, to research the competitors in that niche and figure out if that's a product that I want to sell. How does that sound? Now, if you're new and this is your first call, I would love it if you could jump into the chat and let me know. Let me know who you are. Let me know where you are on the course. And what I'm going to do is just grab my my winning product database and give you guys all a copy of this. And then we'll get started. Okay. So this is PiPi Ads, my new favorite tool. I love this tool so much. It's fantastic. It's great because it's fast and responsive. We can search TikTok, we can search Facebook, we can search different platforms if we want, but I don't use most of that. I'm only interested at the moment, at this point, I'm looking for TikTok ads. I'm looking for TikTok products. I'm looking for things that maybe I haven't seen yet on Facebook that I have seen on TikTok. That way I can kind of get in early and have a higher likelihood of success. That's where I'm at right now. All right, so let's take a look through this list. We're looking for problem-solving products. Products that make you stop the scroll. Products that make you go, oh yeah, I have that problem too. I'm looking for products between 50 Australian and say 100, well, at least 50 Australian is what I'm looking for, at least. What's this? Bundle. Breeze Balm. A glow up bundle. Yeah, I can do a glow up bundle. Glow up bundle. It's too early on a Friday for tongue twisters. No, it's not even Friday. It's too early on a Sunday for tongue twisters. $99 for Breeze Balm. Pomegranate Daily BB Cream. Okay. A shade quiz, cool. That's nice. I like that. So this looks like, oh, damn, come back. This looks like a shrine theme, which is cool. Shrines are a great theme. Hey, come back. Where were we? We're here. The quiz killed my back button. All right, we've got save $60 with this set, limited time only, bundle valued at $160. Cool. Nice looking landing page. It's clean. If Rhonda, if you're on this call or you're watching this video, this is great for you. This would be great on your store. It's going to go on the list. So we're going to call this a pomegranate bundle. Pomegranate bundle. Let's go see if these guys actually have Facebook ads. They do. They got the same ads on TikTok that they have on Facebook. And they've been running them since June. Not longer, there's lots of ads. Yeah, these guys are doing well. These guys are doing very well. And let's grab the PiPi ads link. What I'm just going to do real quick, because no one's chatting on Freedom Club, so that probably means that there's something wrong with the chat system. Just give me a second. I'll just put my link in the Freedom Club so you guys can actually chat with me on YouTube if you want. Sometimes we find the chat system doesn't work. If that's the case, you can watch it over on YouTube and you can chat with me there. There's the post. Where's my events page? If you can't get in or can't chat, you can watch it on YouTube. Okay. Alrighty. If that's the case, sorry guys. I can't help when Circle decides we can't comment on the chat, but that's cool. Okay. It's product number 1. Let's move on. Shark Turbo Blade cooling fan. Might be very seasonal. Pradeep. It's period pain relief. What's period pain relief, my friend? What is? What did I miss? Three final hours, 6% of peptide bounce foundation. A pull tube. Yes, Jennifer, there is music on YouTube. You don't get to hear it on the Freedom Club, but there's YouTube. There's music on YouTube. Makes the flow a little better, I think. If it's too loud, let me know. I can turn it down. Otherwise, it's just me waffling on. Music just adds a bit of ambience, hey. But you can't hear it in the Freedom Club. Good Dermaglide. Now I know a student who did well with this one. This one's been running 8 million impressions. That's a lot. I spent 50k nearly, perhaps. Sorry, Pradeep. You're asking if I could look into period pain relief. All right, yeah, we can look into it. You sent a link. If you sent a link in Discord, yeah, send it to me in the Discord channel. So unfortunately, you can't share links in YouTube chat. All right, so this one is running, I think, is this Germany? Yeah, it looks German. Decent website. I don't know why it all looks so squashed. Even their logo looks squashed. I probably wouldn't run this product again. I think it's been done. Oh yeah, so I have a Discord channel here. Let me invite you. I do have one for this channel. I'm just struggling with people coming in and spamming it with BS at the moment. So I've taken it out of the description of this video for the moment. But if you jump on there, you can share a link with me. In the future, it'll be a private Discord community. But for now, just do it that way. Yeah, I'm not going to add this product. It's been done. I don't see any point trying to run it just yet. We're looking for new stuff we haven't seen before. My super duper. Oh, you wanted me to look at period stuff. Let's do that now. So we're going to look for period relief. Period. Okay, we've got a floating cooler. Apparently drinking helps with periods. We've got Rivery Plus. Yeah, I don't think we want to be selling that. You sent a link in Discord. Let me take a look. Okay, the period belts. Is that yeah? I wouldn't recommend that one, my friend. It's been done, and it's been done for a long time. Truncan Trend, yes, this is a website. We're looking for products, absolutely. Yeah, so the period belt that you've shown me, it's I've had a few students, and here it is right here, this one right here. It's probably not the same one, but it's definitely another person trying it out. They don't sell very well. They did sell very well, I think, for a while, but this particular model, these guys were backed by a lot of investment. When they're backed by investment, they don't need to run their ads profitably like we do. If we don't get profit out of our ads, we're done. But a venture capitalist type of e-commerce venture where they've gone out and they've got lots of capital, they're playing a different game. They're playing a long-term game. They're trying to spend the budget that they've got in order to gain as many customers as they possibly can, even at a loss. The same thing that Uber did. And once they've got a lot of customers, then they can bump their price up and they can make more money. Now, these guys, obviously, these guys don't know that. These guys are trying their best to recreate magic with this particular product. I don't think it's going to go very well. You can see here they've stopped their advertising on the 5th, so yesterday. All their impressions are dying off. It looks like they've taken a lot of the videos from the actual brand name who I saw before. Yeah, I don't think this is a good product. What does PiPi ads show us? It shows us the same thing as all the other spying tools. It's a really clean interface. You're 3 days new to the community? Oh, well, welcome. This is basically data, basically ad data. So I'm looking specifically at products on TikTok at the moment. That's what we're doing. We're doing TikTok. So we're going to get rid of this keyword stuff. Just going to go with this. Let's go back to the baseline search. All right, now we've got sneaker laundry bags. I ran these. I tested these out. They were okay. But the price that we can buy these for versus the price we can sell these for, there wasn't enough profit margin in there for me to get super excited. And these guys are using pretty much the same stuff I was using. That's literally my ad. They've taken it. I'm not going to get too upset because I'm not even running the product anymore. I wouldn't recommend that one either. So we're going to move on from that. Magnetic attachment. Magnetic gym bag. All right, let's take a look. Okay. That's cool. Not a great ad. I don't know why you need to stick it on the weight machine. Is there any reason why it needs to stick on the weight machine? It's definitely a interesting looking product. Can I explain what PiPi ads actually shows us? You're looking at it. This is what it shows us. It shows us competition running the same ads. You're just gonna have to watch me, Trang. You're just gonna have to watch and learn. Just be patient. Let the information flow to you. Just let me work through how I would normally work through a bit of product research. And if you like PiPi ads, you can go get it. If you don't, you can just watch me on the stream. All right. So this gives me Yomo, welcome, my friend. Welcome. This store is offline. This product was a bust for them. Didn't work out for them. Let's just have a look at the competition real quick, just to see if it's still working for anybody else. I can't see anyone who's been running this for a long time. They've all got like 1 and 2 ads. Yeah, I guess it's not a big problem that we're solving here, right? Let's move on. We got the travel neck pillow. We've seen these for months. That's nothing new. Anti-tanning soap bar. $3, no. Way too cheap. Ah, what is this thing? That looks interesting. Mini stepper with resistance band. Two ads. It's kind of the price point that we're looking for, but I'm not seeing the results that we're looking for here. A dog bed still a product running on? Let me know if dog beds are still products to run. Yeah, I've got students making money with dog beds for sure. Go for it. I don't know about this one. It looks very awkward, hey. Home Fashion Haven, yeah. No, I'm not loving. Oh, and they're offline. No, it didn't work out for them. Very uninspiring workout problem. You get the wave. You know what? We probably need to be searching this a bit better. We're going to go TikTok. We're going to change the data. What I want ads that have been running. Yeah, 15 to 20 days. Yeah, that'll do. That'll be good. All right. Now we've got the shaver that's on the list. Tote bag. Interesting. A dog bowl. That'll be too big and heavy for us to ship. A clipper. A ghost clipper. What's this thing? Other than a clipper. So this is running in Germany right now. I don't see myself selling clippers to hairdressers because they got access to a lot better quality. Bed bug killer. Yeah, it's a pretty good idea. But very cheap. Floating cooler. Too big to ship. Checkered beach towel with pocket. No, thank you. Turbo fan. Pretty cool, but maybe very seasonal. Abdominal slimming. Okay. He's still alive. Terrible looking website. Decent price. That looks just weird. Just weird. Hey Chris, can you tell me how this store made 100K in June? Yana showed me his Shopify analytics. Take a look. Baby products, leading healthcare products. Let's take a look at them in Facebook ads, shall we? Ah, they're selling the snoring solution. Damn, I need to get off my ass and finish my snoring store. All right, let me share this screen. One sec. There it is. Add library. Okay. Jennifer, how do I write my scripts for ads? Wrong call for that. This is product research. That's a whole other thing. If you want to learn how I write my scripts, how I do everything, you need to make sure you tune in for one of my masterclasses. I do them Tuesdays and Thursdays. Today is strictly product research. All right, so these guys have been running. They just started running a snoring solution. It's actually the same product that I'm going to be running very soon. They're running it a bit cheap, I think. I'd pay way more than that for this, but I don't know if these guys are snorers. Website's atrociously bad, but it does have all the things in there that you really need. It's just like they've slapped this together. There's no love. There's no love in this. They could make it so much better. Okay. June 11th, we've got. So we're running health products basically. It looks like they've got they're actually making money with that with the callus remover that we saw that I said it's probably too late to jump on. They're doing okay with that. They got their snoring solution here. They got their period belts, but that's only one ad out of many. I don't think you can scale the period belts. You could run an ad, you could maybe make a little bit of money from it, sure. I don't think you can scale it. Same with these ones. I don't know if these guys are scaling much. They may be making money, but I don't think they're scaling. They have been running the massager and the light thing since like April. So maybe they've scaled it up a little bit. Maybe they have. What I'm not seeing tons and tons and tons of really good static image ads. I'm seeing, and look, no disrespect and no shade, but I'm just seeing slapped together half-assed content, which means if they are making that much money, my friend, they could probably make way more than that if they were able to actually go and make some better ads. They were doing 50K consistently for 6 months. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. 50K, that's cute. That's cute. It looks like they dropped the ball. If they were making 50K with these products for 6 months, they could have done way better. They could have taken this to the next level. But they reached a point, I'm guessing, and a lot of people do this. They reach a point where they get money and they're like, this is cool. This is easy. I'm going to do this. That's not how I work. If I'm getting 50K, I want to see if I can push it to 80K, to 100K, to 150K. And it is very much dependent on the product and the offer. It really is. It really is. So it's hard for me to tell which product is bringing the money in. I'm guessing most of the time, when you look at this kind of store and they've got multiple things, most of the time, one product's probably bringing in 80% of the revenue. And the rest are either breaking even or bringing in enough that they don't get bored of trying and testing out new products. I can't tell which one is the winner. I can't tell. I can tell that the website really could do with some uplift here. Australian Evolution Co. We don't have an ABN here, by the way. Better let them know they need an ABN. Anyway. Thanks for sharing, Mo. Let's find our next product. Problem-solving products. We had the little walker. That was on the list. We talked about that last stream. Wall safe with key security code for Airbnb. Not quite expensive enough. Need more margin than that. Jennifer, there's a few websites very similar to this. There's a few websites very similar to every website. Hey, which one are you talking about? You don't have the same person making them? Probably not. If you're talking about the Australian, this one here, the Australian Evolution. Yeah, look, there's a lot of cookie cutter types of things. Sure. But you know what? If it's making money, people are going to copy. Every product that these guys were selling, other than the period pain, every other product was probably a pretty good product. Oh, we got Box Hero. Oh, man, I wish I made that store. God. For those of you who weren't following along, I had a brilliant idea of making a store just like this with this exact goddamn product. I had it lined up in my sheet. I did all the research, and I just thought, I don't know what I thought. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger, but I didn't do it. And these guys have been going gangbusters ever since. I guess I preferred for myself a little bit more high-end underwear, and I guess I just wasn't that excited about this stuff. Turns out there was a whole bunch of people who thought this was great, and Box Hero did really well. It's probably too late to jump on it, I reckon. What we're trying to do here, it's when it comes to e-commerce, it's so much easier to find something before it hits the mainstream wave and ride that wave. Initial thoughts on your website, Josh Hill. Well, I don't really do those in this stream. This stream's about product research. If you can jump on one of my masterclass calls, which I do Tuesdays and Thursdays, jump on one of them. I'll be happy to do a website review for you, my friend. Home Barista Essentials. Okay, that's $110. That's the price point we're looking for. Running this in Australia. You were doing sneakers, 2 to 3, all looking very similar, all Aussie stores. Yeah, the sneakers went off. I don't love the sneakers because we did have a student who ran them. I think she made a few sales, but she had a lot of returns. And returns are really tricky. So what have we got? We got a tamper, scales, and a mat and funnel. Okay, this is cool. The problem with this website is looking at this, and I'm a coffee lover. I love my coffee. I got a great machine. Well, I got a half decent machine. And I'm looking at this. Scales, yeah, I know why we're going to use scales. Damper, cool. What the hell is this thing? I can't tell what it is from my first few seconds of looking at this, so we have a problem with this website.
How to use the Dose WDT tamper. The beauty of this tool is that it does everything you need to prepare your puck for more consistent.
Oh man,
Cafes use 2,000.
that should have been in the product image.
Do what this little thing does. First thing I'll mention is that this will make
That was you, Jennifer. That's why we say. That's why we say. I mean, even though we wanted to try it, I was interested to try it. That's why we say, you know, we want to avoid products where people are going to want to resize. Okay, we got the weight. Cool. What does the other thing do? What's that thing? You still didn't explain it. What the hell is that thing? Okay, what's this? So it holds the thing in place. Oh man, I can't be bothered doing all of this. How am I supposed to use that? Disappointed. Many scales, instructions, different language, broken English as well. Not that's because they're drop shipping this without a care in the world. Interesting. What in the hell is this? Sexy bottomless bundle? What the? Am I about to get banned? What? All right, let's take a look through their stats here. They've had this ad running for 60 days on Facebook, 135 likes. They got lots of ads running. I think the bundle selection they got is crap. I think the idea they got is fairly good. I think the scales plus a professional tampering tool, whatever you call it, I think that's a good idea. This thing can probably go away and you can probably find a better coffee type of thing. Maybe you want to sell like a premium coffee cup. You don't actually need the piece of rubber. Yeah, I know you don't need it. I make like my parents I come from a long line of cafe store owners. Well, no, I don't. My parents owned a cafe, so I come from a one-person line of cafe owners. So we've been through the coffee training too. I know you don't need that. I think this is a cool idea. I'm popping on my list. Not to steal, or not to steal's the wrong word, not to take the products, but to take the idea. So we're going to go with a coffee bundle. Those are the PiPi ads here. And this is the store. The notes here is to find a better bundle. That's the notes. Find a better bundle. Okay. Super mop. Hey, these types of mop stuff, they do tend to do okay. I know they're boring, but boring products do sell. Don't know about this one though. 300,000 impressions. They've only spent maximum $700, so we're not quite there yet. Not enough data on that one for me to get excited. The skin whitening cream, we're going to avoid that. Got the pillow there. Well, we've done them. Inner soles, $20, no profit margin. I don't even know what they're selling there. An insert. Air purifier. Oh. Air purifier, but it says shark. I don't mind air purifiers. I was watching YouTube the other day, as I do, and I was watching one of my I won't say favorite, but a guy I watch, Linus Tech Tips. Some of you may know him. He's a very nerdy, techie YouTuber, and he was showing how one of the manufacturers of an air purifier was suing an air purifier review guy because he'd bought an air purifier and he reviewed it badly because it was pretty much a copy of another cheaper Chinese air purifier, down to the little mistakes they made in the cast of the plastic. A carbon one-for-one copy, and they sued him for that. And he showed the breakdown of exactly how they were copying how they were using this Chinese copy and then selling it for a premium price. And I mean, if large companies are drop shipping air purifiers, why aren't we? These things cost very little to make in China. What you'll be paying is shipping, and they're the same things that the premium guys are peddling. Now, not to say that these are guaranteed success. That will depend on so much that it's going to depend on demand. Purifier. It'll depend on demand. It'll depend on your ads. It'll depend on your price point. This one here, this looks like exactly like what I have. Now I have a premium branded one at home. No, upstairs at least. And it looks exactly like this. Only difference is my top switches off like a thing. Now these probably accessories, professional machines are not included, of course. I reckon you could find the most premium one we sell, like this one here. You find the most premium one they sell on AliExpress. And you could sell this. Like I bought mine for $500. It's a drop shipper. Why the hell did I do that? You could sell this one for like $450, making a 3 times margin. Yeah, Sensory's still running. 100%. At the moment, it's just running, like, we're not running any ads at the moment, but the store's still running through Google and through emails. We're waiting on a whole bunch of new ads to pop up. Not to pop up, but we're waiting on an ads guide to release a whole bunch of new ads before we start our ads back up again for Sensory. This one here. This looks very similar to what I have. Now it's a small one. I got a very, very large one. 27 buckaroos. You could easily sell this for $200. Now I'm not going to put Shark Clean up as a product because they are an investment opportunity. So that they're a private invested e-commerce store. But I do think that air filters are a great product to run. Ooh, abdominal wheel roller. Six TikTok ads. Been running for 2 weeks. Let's take a look at the ad. This one's been running as, oh yeah, carousel.
Which is exactly why you need something that's going to take the pressure off. Enter D-Moose's ab roller. It features a wide rubber wheel that'll take the pressure off your back, wrists, and shoulders. Perfect for workouts at home or on the go. So make sure to grab yours.
No competition on this one. That's interesting. Yeah, look, I'm going to pop these up. It might be in... Oh, the store doesn't exist anymore. Okay, we're not going to pop that one up. That one didn't work out for him. I was going to say, it did look a little bit awkward. Could I look into men's hygiene? Can you give me an example of what a men's hygiene product is going to be? That would help me. Are we talking deodorant? Are we talking shaving? Are we talking... Ooh, pet hair removal gloves. Buy one, get one free, which means they come in pairs. I'm really getting sick of shrine stores. I see them all everywhere now. Every single bloody e-commerce store is a shrine store. They all look the same. It used to be cool. All right, 20 bucks, that's like $30 each for 2. There's no profit in there. That is a cool product. Don't get me wrong. That's a cool product. And yeah, you probably get sales. You probably would, honestly. It's a great product. Exfoliating and cleansing? Yeah, absolutely. Let's look at some men's products. Sure. If you have a dog store, I'm gonna pop these on my list. I wouldn't run this as a first hair removal gloves. Yeah, I wouldn't run these as a first product, as a primary. I'd run these as a secondary product because they are pretty cool. But with very little margin, it's going to be very difficult to make it profitable on ads. So we're going to go look for men's. Let's look for men's. The new Shopify theme is crazy. You can use AI to build block. Yeah, I'll be doing that next. I honestly, guys, I just finished downgrading, I guess you could, because you know I love Shrine, but with everybody using Shrine, I decided to move Homecraft back to Impulse. So I upgraded my Impulse theme late Friday night, and since then I have moved back to Impulse, and it loads so much faster than Shrine. It seems to be getting a better result for me. You can see how quickly it loads. So it's not as bold. It's a little bit cleaner. It's nowhere near as impressive, but it seems to be working quite well for me on Homecraftology at the moment. So yeah, I've moved back to Impulse. I need it to be snappy, and I was just feeling like Shrine just wasn't snappy. Anyway, we'll see how my my stats look after a few days. All right, we're looking at men's products. Men's comb and color. Interesting. Viral men's bag. What the hell? Cut out. Men's cut out, hollow out, long. Yeah, that's a shirt we're gonna see everyone wearing. Jesus. Men's genie jumpsuit. Summer tracksuits. Isn't that just shorts and a t-shirt? You look up men's and all you see is t-shirts, and then okay, we got gloves, cologne, wallet with AirTag. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. Wallet with AirTag. I like that. Foundation stick. Foundation stick. That's for women though. We're looking for stuff specifically for men. Like, yes, men can use that, but I want to see someone marketing it for men. I honestly reckon the male market, I think, is the next big thing to pop off, especially I think with makeup and skincare. If you look at the top half of this bloody list here, it's all t-shirts and fashion. There are so many segments I think men are going to start spending more money on. Just like cool trousers, pocket work pants, high stretch pants. Interesting. Dermalogica, nature lifting eye cream. You can go some eye cream for men for sure. Hair clippers. Isn't it interesting seeing what people are advertising for men? Bracelets. Is that what they think we want? Carry-on bag. I saw some students trying to sell these before. It didn't really work out well for them. I don't think it's going to work out well for these guys. Shop tars. God, well, why we got ads for men's bags going to women's categories? Okay, let's look up men's skin. Men's skin. Hair trimmers, they could be useful for men, absolutely. Body can be washed with water. Okay, this is cool because your men's shaving thing, like this can be used to shave all in the body or the face. Mini shaver, cool, that's cool. I like that. Men need to shave. Be careful of this looking IPL device because that looks a lot like Bleem. They will come after you. You can do IPL devices, but it can't look like Bleem. They will find you. We got foot care again. Again, great products. We had a student make a ton of money from it. I don't know if there's any more to be squeezed out of it easily. Varicose vein patches. Not bad. A fan hat. Very seasonal. Men's body butter. Vanilla coconut. I think for men, under the eye cream would be good, or under the eye, something, anything to do to reduce puffiness. Fine lines, we could go after. We could go after dry skin with men. We could definitely go after balding. I did sell this callus remover for a little while. It did okay for me. Wasn't that exciting though. Migraine caps, cool. They're very cheap looking though. Lumiskin, this does well, but a lot of people are selling it. Endurance delay spray. Passion Pro. Okay, that's for those types of events in your life. Okay, we'll skip that one. You see, there isn't a lot of stuff for men in the skincare wellness niche. I reckon, I really do think, if you could take something that works well for women and you can then just repackage it or find it in nice masculine packaging, I think men would like it. I do. Because as a man, we want to look good. You want to know we're doing good things to look good as we get older, but we don't want to go dipping into our wife's makeup. We don't want to use girly types of things. We want to feel this is for men. The shavers are doing a good job. Look at them all. This is for men. This is for your beard. But the skincare stuff, you don't see very much of it, do you? Got the pheromones over here. Scalp massager. That's not bad. Collagen eye patch. A collagen sheet mask. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Not a lot of money in it though. Bath brush. A bath brush. That's already ended. These are old products. Maybe there wasn't very much. So let's go. Let's look at the last 30 days. Neck firming. Yeah, okay. Okay, neck firming skin cream. They're still live. Terrible product URL. Get perfect finds. No, not interested. Well, looks like hair removal is a big thing for men. Scar repair kit, pheromone perfume. Abs machine. That's a pretty good seller, by the way, the abs machine. A vacuum beard trimmer. Vacuum beard trimmer. That's interesting. That's cool. I've never heard of a vacuum beard trimmer. That's not bad. That's going on the list. Vacuum beard trimmer. Vacuum. Vacuum. Beard trimmer. Oh, their store is offline. That is coming off the list. That was quick. God damn. Cool. It did seem like an interesting product. If you can find a competitor who currently has them out there, go for it. But the fact that they've only been running for a short amount of time and now they're offline tells me there probably weren't a lot of sales in it. Biotin soothing serum. Razor bump soothing serum. Okay, you could probably sell it to men. I want to make it seem a bit more masculine. Bee venom chest contour fat burn oil. It's just a lot of these. Maybe it's a tough market, but a lot of these have got 0 ads running right now. All right, so we're not finding much past the first week or so. And nothing relevant who've seen a lot of impressions, so maybe it's just not a good market at the moment. All right, guys. Anyway, we've run out of time. Hope you've enjoyed this product research. Today we've found a couple of products. Not a huge haul today, but so far this month, it's only 6 days in, we've found 13 interesting dropshipping products. Now, if you haven't got the link, let me share this with you. It's the product database link. It is my gift to you for watching. Thank you so much, guys. I will be back on Tuesday for more product research, and then on after Tuesday at about 8 p.m. we will be doing a masterclass where you are bound to learn something new, and every time you learn something new in dropshipping, you make more money. I will see you then. Until then, have a great Sunday and go get some work done.